Ladies and gentlemen, gather around for a debate as old as time. Today, we explore the burning question: are hot dogs sandwiches?
I love cheesy puffs, you love cheesy puffs. If you don't like cheesy puffs, you are
lame.
Yeah! Welcome everyone to the main broadcast. I am one of your four hosts, Alex Rogers, and I am with my other three, Adam, Peter, and Dan. I did that weird intro to make a point. Adam, 2 weeks ago, what the fuck was that intro in the video?
Which one?
Say goodbye, pizza pie. What the fuck is that about?
We said goodbye, pizza.
Yeah, I thought that was a throwback to that.
Yeah, it was a throwback.
Yeah,
No,
I got it.
No, I didn't.
Someone didn't watch the entire episode.
I did.
To be fair, we didn't do the pizza thing in that episode. I just got mixed up.
It's like the wrong episode. Like there's no connection to it whatsoever. It confused me so much. The only connection I thought was that it was because I did such a jolly intro, and I thought the music was being jolly as well.
No.
Why is your mic weird now? What's happened?
What do you mean?
Something changed. Something
Something
very much
changed.
I didn't change anything. What did I change?
Did you get close to the mic? It might
How
have
close are you to this?
I'm pretty close to it.
Yeah, we know. You can hear it. Get away from your mic.
No, because the waveforms looked really small and I was worried.
Yeah, but like, you got way too close to the mic there.
Well, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't know if it's working properly, so I'm panicking.
Well, just check the audio file. What are you... Oh my god, how are you still having problems? How are you...
Alex, why did your microphone get so bad?
Because you moved away from it.
I'm right here. No, I was drinking a drink. I had to put it down.
Okay.
I was having a little bit of a beverage. You don't need to call me out on it. The guy who fucking stopped us recording.
I edit it so I can tell when you sort of like.
I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good with my audio now.
I'm good, man.
I'm a good guy. If anyone's audio sucks, it's yours. You and your fidget toys. I can hear it. I can hear it. Week by week, I can hear when you pick something up, you motherfucker. Adam, for the love of God, we're 30 weeks into this, or 30 episodes in. Put your stuff down.
It's hard. I do it without realizing it.
Put your hands in your pocket. Hands in pockets, man.
When you come back, Alex, buy him like a fidget toy.
I shouldn't have to buy him anything. Just don't touch it.
He's not capable of doing that.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Next video podcast we do, we're going to have to like tie him down, I think.
But when there's a video one, I do have stuff to do with my hands. I talk with my hands.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
So then why aren't you talking with your hands?
Well, why
I
don't
talk
you
with my
talk
hands,
with your hands
now.
anyway?
Because if I do, I move around the room and I get
But
too
you
far away
move
from
around
the mic.
anyway. There's an episode where you drop your AirPod and you're talking about dropping your AirPod. You idiot. What are you talking about?
What a scuffed podcast.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, you just realised that now, Herbie.
Yeah. The amount of times I'll just wander off. And
I know.
In the one I just edited, there's a point where Alex is talking and I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I was watching YouTube.
Well, we
still
fucked off
And it was not even like it was the beginning where he caught me. It was about 45 minutes in. I mean, the worst part is, like, whatever I've got in my hand, I'll be using. And so I've had scissors for the last couple episodes. So
What the fuck?
So I've just been snipping stuff.
You just need... you just need to put yourself in front of, like, quiet things. Like socks. Make a sock
Yeah. What if you can make a sock bucket?
pocket. Get a hot glue gun, some googly eyes, and start making sock puppets.
Yeah, but there's nothing to fiddle with there. Like, I need something to fiddle with. A sock
You
puppet's
can put a sock on your hand and pretend to talk.
Yeah, but I don't... but that takes brain power. I need something that takes no brain power. Like scissors.
I know what he's talking about.
I've got like a roll of tissue here, and I've just been snipping the roll of tissue.
Well, I heard it. I heard it when you just said that. I heard the snipping in the back.
I've also been snipping at the mouse mat, so it's got little snips all in it.
Stop fucking up my shit! Oh my god, it's so funny. Has any other audio trends come in like recently or
I laugh at my own jokes.
every single time?
Yeah, every time.
Is it the huh?
No,
At the end?
I'll be like, I'll go like, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. That's the rhythm to it.
My favorite thing is when you just say a sentence making fun of someone, and before you laugh, you go, huh. That's what I notice. It's literally every single time. You'll be like, what did you do today, Alex? And I was like, well, I went outside. And you're like, did you wear a jacket? And then I'll go, no. And you're like, well, you should have. And like, just laughing at yourself just little bits at a time. My favorite.
I mean, if I'm telling jokes like that, how can I not laugh? You forgot a jacket? What a banger. Comedy genius. You went out with no jacket, and it was cold. I
just did
it! So I had to cut out so many of those. So many. It was getting annoying.
You should do a compilation.
I was waiting for it. I tried to get you. That was so good.
Is that your main question, Alex? Was like asking
No, I've got a
us-
couple.
Oh.
No, I've got a couple. What's bigger than a lifestyle?
Wait,
what?
Sorry?
Yeah, so there's an ad at my workplace where I know there's the saying, it's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. But the ad said what we do is bigger than a lifestyle. What the fuck is bigger than a lifestyle?
The black hole.
I don't know.
He did it again.
If what is bigger than a lifestyle to you?
It's not just a style of my life, it is my whole life.
Mm.
I don't just style my life after this, I live it.
What was the ad for?
It was for skis.
Oh, there you go.
You live skis?
No, well, skiing is the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's your lifestyle then.
You're not just styling your whole life around it, you're living your whole life around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still a lifestyle.
Not if you work in advertising, it's not.
Nope.
Makes no
You can-
sense.
you can
man.
manipulate
Makes
it,
no
mate.
sense. No, you can't because I listened to it and I'm like, that's dumb. It makes no sense. It's not just a lifestyle. It's how I live my life. Oh, so it's your lifestyle. Like, what the fuck are you
No.
talking about? Makes no sense, dude. Like, I understand it's not like there's a difference between a lifestyle and a choice. Like, do you ski all the time? Yeah, I do that by choice. Oh, it's like saying, do you eat sandwiches all the time? Yeah, by
I
choice. You
love-
choose, oh.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches are the best. I think sandwiches are my favorite food.
Sandwiches are the best food.
They are.
They're definitely up there.
Yeah. I would have a sandwich lifestyle.
I agree with
I
that.
would say they are the food.
Because burgers fit in
Burgers
there
are a
too.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Chicken sandwiches. You could argue lasagna.
A taco.
A taco is not a sandwich.
No taco.
Get the fuck out of here.
A taco is not a sandwich. A hot dog is not a sandwich.
I want you to go in a corner and think about what you just said.
I'm sorry. I'll
A
leave.
burrito is not a sandwich.
Yeah.
What's a sandwich that you consider isn't a sandwich?
What does that mean? Can you give me an example of a sandwich that's not a sandwich?
A deconstructed sandwich.
Yeah, like a
Well, yeah, a salad is not a sandwich.
is a sausage sizzle a sandwich?
No,
No.
Why not?
because a sandwich needs
need
to
two
have
slices of
two
bread.
separate entities of bread.
So what
Yeah.
happens if you were to like spread peanut butter on one side of the sandwich and you were to fold it in half?
No, two separate entities
So if
of
it's
bread.
like PB&J and you did like a half and half on a single piece, technically, like that's like a gray area because like technically the ingredients make it a PB&J, but at the same time it is still just one piece of bread.
In my mind, because I am a sandwich connoisseur.
Yeah.
In my mind, a sandwich represents two pieces of bread with multiple ingredients in the middle.
I don't think you need multiple ingredients.
No,
And I
you
would-
need multiple.
I would
No.
go
You need multiple.
No, I
Because
could
then,
have like...
by that theory, you can have like a lettuce sandwich.
You can
You
have
can.
a lettuce sandwich.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's a good sandwich. But you can do it.
Yeah.
That's what I only classify good sandwich. All right, I'll be more. A good sandwich is
Yes.
2 pieces of bread with
Correct.
multiple
A
things.
good
in it.
sandwich. But by definition, a sandwich is
Well,
two.
you know what, Rogers? I only make good sandwiches.
You don't acknowledge simple sandwich.
No, I am past simple sandwiches.
But if you were to take a hot dog, as is, and then you were to split the bottom of the bun, so you've now made the bun 2 pieces of bread, that is now a sandwich. You've turned that hot dog into a sandwich.
What if you take the hot dog, like with the bread and everything, right? But then you get 2 extra pieces of bread, and you just simply put that in between 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, that is also a sandwich.
That's also a sandwich.
If like you talking about folding over a piece of bread, not a sandwich. You cut that piece of bread, sandwich.
So what if you have a piece of bread
Yeah,
in between another 2 pieces? Is that just a bread sandwich?
yeah,
Yes.
it's a bread sandwich.
You're an idiot.
What? No.
Also,
No.
a bread sandwich is 2 slices of bread with nothing else.
No, because it needs something in between.
you need something in between.
Not technically.
That's an
No.
air sandwich.
No, that's just 2 pieces of bread on
Yeah.
on top of each other.
Still technically a sandwich.
That's a loaf of bread with 2 pieces left. That's not a sandwich. Oh, so is a loaf of bread just like
It's a really
It's a
big
stack of
sandwich.
sandwiches.
bread on
Yeah.
bread on bread on bread on bread on bread on bread
Yeah,
sandwich?
if you acknowledge the top and the bottom piece,
This conversation is dumb.
as
I'm
the
getting
bread.
mad.
It's a really big sandwich.
You guys are being mean to sandwiches.
I'm not being mean to sandwiches.
You're
I'm
being.
not, it's not a good
You're
sandwich.
ruining my whole lifestyle, man.
It's not a good sandwich, but it's
So
definition.
technically, you got a whole, like a fresh loaf of bread and you cut it twice in the center. Is that just a really weird sandwich?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2 thick pieces of
Yeah,
bread.
2 really
Yeah,
thick
it's still-
pieces with a thin.
No, this is
piece
dumb.
in
You're wrong.
between.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I'm not saying I would enjoy that. That's wasted
No,
the bread for
it's
a
not a
good
It's
sandwich.
still technically a
but
sandwich.
it's technically a sandwich.
No, I'm doing what NASA did to Pluto, and I'm saying no.
You're vetoing.
Got a sandwich, NASA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. So, but wait. So then why do we have the verb sandwiching things? Oh, this car is sandwiched in between 2 cars. But it's
Yeah,
only one car, so it's only one ingredient.
No, it's. What do you mean? No, if the car is sandwiched, it's between 2 things.
Yeah.
It's between a car and like a wall or something.
So it's 2 different tops.
You can have 2. You can have a rye piece and like a white piece, and that's still a sandwich. It doesn't have to be
But
2
it's not-
identical pieces of bread.
Yeah, it's like when a car gets sandwiched, it's not going to be in between like 2 Suzuki Swifts.
Yeah.
We should try that. We should see what like the best bread combinations are. Like 1 piece of white, maybe 1 piece of like whole grain.
White is the worst sandwich base.
I can tell you the answer.
I can tell you now, white is the worst. White bread is the worst one.
It's 1 piece of Wonder Bread white
No,
and
it's
a
not.
second piece of Wonder Bread white make the best sandwich.
No. I'm gonna fucking hit you.
I love me some Wonder Bread. Slap some butter on that.
Yeah.
White bread is the worst sandwich to start a sandwich with.
How I feel Peter is with like sandwiches. How I feel like if Italian saw someone cutting a pizza wrong, like he'd be like, "No, don't do it."
Cutting
Yeah,
a square out of like the center.
Don't Italians eat square pizza? Isn't that
Yeah.
that their thing? I thought they did square pizza.
All right, cutting circle like pieces of pizza out of the pizza.
Oh, ooh, yucky!
Oh.
You end up with like this weird bit that I would still eat, but I just wouldn't be happy about it.
Yeah. It's like the crust of the bread.
Yeah.
Do you eat crust? Like, if you.
Oh yeah, crust is like the best bit of the pizza.
I'm more than 6 years old. I eat crust.
I avoid it until I have to eat it.
Crust is like peak on pizza. Like
Oh, wait, are we talking pizza crust or sandwich crust?
Oh, I was talking about loaf bread.
I eat,
Yeah,
I eat both. In the 3 scenarios, pizza crust I eat last because otherwise I get greasy fingers. Sandwich crust I eat first, so I get the best part of the sandwich, And
Well,
the
you have
crust-
to eat the crust first, you fucking moron. You can't eat the center of a sandwich
No,
first.
he means like
Yeah, you
eating
can.
all around it.
You can
you
eat the center of a
can't.
sandwich.
Yeah,
cut
if
it-
you cut your
cut it
sandwich,
in
you can
half.
definitely
That's what
eat
I do.
Yeah.
Cut your sandwiches
I
in
save the
half.
crust till last.
I when I make a sandwich, if I'm not cutting my sandwich, I eat all around the crust, so then I've only got
What?
middle sandwich left, and then I eat the middle sandwich.
No, you fucking spastic. What are you
That's-
doing?
That's the best way.
Yeah, but Rogers also eats stuff weird. He's
I
just
eat
got
my-
weird eating
My
habits.
burgers layer by layer.
Yeah, he doesn't count. Have you eaten a pizza like you eat a burger?
Yes. I have peeled the cheese off of the pizza and then like eaten the
Fuck,
base and then just
I
eaten the
haven't
topping.
done that.
It's not as nice as you think it would be.
Because it's
It,
just
like,
cheese. It's just greasy.
yeah, that's what it ends up
Meaty
being.
cheese.
You're like hum. Oh yeah, that's just greasy salami cheese.
See,
I'm not-
now, I wouldn't put it past me to like chuck like all the pizza toppings in a pan and like melt them all together and
Ooh,
then
that's
put it in a
pretty
bowl.
good. That's a pretty good idea. I might have to
Yeah.
chalk that one down. Oh, I'll hear that.
Oh my god.
Good question, Alex. I don't even understand how we got to it.
What did I say?
I don't know. I don't know how we got to that. It was a good question, whatever it was.
We'll find out when the episode comes out.
I think my question was, what's bigger than a lifestyle?
And we said sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, sandwiches is a lifestyle.
Oh! I started watching a show, like a classic show that you guys might have seen. Survivor.
Oh,
You guys ever
yeah.
watch Survivor?
Nah.
I think I've seen like a total of like 3 episodes. in my
Survivor's
life.
crazy. I started watching the newest season about 2 episodes in, so I just
Oh,
missed
that's
the
still
start.
going.
Yeah, they're on
That-
season
oh
46.
It started in
Shit.
2000,
Mhm.
and there's 48 seasons.
Yeah, they
Did
bang
the-
out 2 a year.
The prize money, did that increase with inflation as well?
Nope, it's always still $1 million.
Still $1 million?
You get $1 million, but they don't
That's a
make
shame.
them film for as long anymore. It
Okay,
got
that's
to,
kind of worth it then.
It got to 39 days, and then they cut it back down to 26.
Wait, that whole thing was 39 days?
Yeah.
I could have done that for 39 days.
Yeah, anyone wants to do it for 39 days, but you got to be a survivor. Otherwise, you
Kill
get
everyone.
kicked off on day one. You just got to go home.
Has it gotten worse?
No, I mean, I've only ever seen this newest season. So this is
Oh.
my first like step into
Same
Survivor.
host? Or different host?
Same host, Jeff Probst. He's not left.
Damn, he's still going.
He's still going. He loves it.
How
He's
old is
so
he now?
into
He'd
it.
be up there.
I think he's in his 50s. But he's into it. And
He
like,
doesn't. He won't survive for much longer.
he makes fun of the contestants. He's like, he doesn't care anymore. There was a chick on
Fuck
this
yeah.
newest one who she was allergic to papaya, seafood, chicken,
What?
and gluten. So she couldn't have
That
any
is
of that
rough.
stuff. And she's on the island. And they're like, all they have if they don't win rice is coconuts. She's like, I can't eat coconut. I'm allergic to it. So
So they have to win.
Yeah, so she had to win, and she sucked. She was so bad at everything, and she just kept getting more and more pissed because she was getting hungrier and hungrier. And then there was one point where they had a challenge to win a trip to Denny's. I think it was. It was either Denny's or Arby's or like one of those pieces of shit. And but that was the prize. Like it seemed like a massive sponsored segment, and all they were given was you get the new Denny's appetizer platter. But these people these people haven't eaten for 3.5 weeks, so they're like, yes, please, I need it.
I need my Denny's.
Yeah, and this chick's like, oh my god, I go to Denny's every week. Like I want to eat Denny's. And anyway, she lost because she sucked. And whoever won got to choose another person to go with them. And they didn't pick her. And she had, like, the biggest hissy fit I've ever seen on any game show. Like, legitimate, like, stomping feet. She, like, sat on the ground, pouted. And she's like, it's not fair! I said I wanted it! and I didn't get chosen.
Why didn't I get it?
Yeah. And then, but because game shows have sort of like changed a little bit now, where you kind of have to be sympathetic to people, all the other contestants were like, he was so mean not choosing you. Like, he should have he should have chosen you to go. We're going to vote him out because that was just such a bad move. You go to Denny's with your daughter, and like this means so much to you.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It was great.
And then they voted her out next episode.
No, she made it to the finale because she sucked, so everyone was like, well, if we take her with us, it's one less person to worry about at the end.
Smart. Okay, that's smart.
Yeah, and then it got... The last thing you do is like a skill challenge where you've got to build a bonfire like up to a certain height. And they put her in it because that's what they were taking her for. To save her for the bonfire thing, so whoever was up against her was guaranteed a win. And then she lost.
Yeah.
And she was so mad. Because she's talking in behind the scenes like, I'm the strongest contestant here. I think I've put together quite a few like backfires on people and stabbed a bunch of other contestants in the back. And meanwhile, everyone's just running rings around her. She was just useless.
She was useless and clueless.
Yeah, useless and clueless. It was great. There were these two people, this young guy and this older woman, who formed an alliance from the very beginning. And they got through to the final 5, and then they decided to turn on each other. So
no.
Yeah. So the chick started to try and turn people on the guy, but the guy was more charismatic and turned people on this chick. Anyway, she got voted out, and they were like, "Oh, well, you got me. That was the game." And then at the end of it, she was the deciding vote between whether this guy won the $1 million or it went to someone else, and she chose to give it to someone else.
Wait, so he didn't even get the money?
No, he didn't get the money. The old lady turned on the young guy of the last possible second. Screwed him out of it. Yeah.
So he didn't win anything?
He won nothing. He didn't win a thing. It was crazy. We were all like, what? Maria, you bitch! Like, freaking out. It was nuts. And
everybody loves a twist like that, though.
Yeah, and her reasoning for it, she didn't even own it. She didn't even own, like, yeah, screw this guy, he voted me out. She said, oh, it's because Kenzie, the chick who actually won, I just saw the passion in her eyes.
Was that the useless chick? Please don't tell me the
No. The useless chick was gone by this point.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
It was the chick who did okay, but she only did okay. The guy who should have won, he got screwed.
So you basically play... You could be the best athlete in the world.
Yeah.
Go, like, survival classes, everything.
Yeah.
Get to the final 3. And then someone could just vote, nah.
And that's exactly what happened. The guy who came second dominated the physical tasks. Like, he crushed. He had the immunity idol, I think, like, one of the... Maybe the most.
That's wrong. If I was him, I'd sue.
And he lost the vote because they were like, yeah, you won all the challenges, so you didn't actually have to manipulate people as much. So we're going to give it to her. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah, but he did the hardest thing. You get the immunity idol for winning the physical challenges.
Yeah. The
immunity idol's the most important prize. Therefore, the most important aspect of the game is the physical.
Yeah.
But they don't count the physical game as much when they're voted. Oh, don't get me started.
That's wrong.
I've been
That's
mad.
wrong.
I've been mad for weeks.
I'm mad now. I'm not even watching it.
Like, I was watching this season, and
That's not how they always did it, though. Surely.
Well, the first couple seasons, whoever was like nasty lost. There were people who were like stabbing people in the back, and they got all the way to the end. I think I remember it might have been season 2 or 3, hearing about a guy who was maybe the best Survivor player there's ever been. Like, he just manipulated votes and did the math on how many people needed to vote for this person to get them out and who he could make it look like whose fault it was so he could get away with it. And he got all the way to the final, and he dragged this idiot chick with him the whole way so that she was just like a backup vote for him. And then right at the end, when they called them the jury, when the jury was voting on the winner, they voted for the dumb chick just to spite the smart guy.
That's wrong. He's playing the game well and he's winning. It's not. Oh, what a dumbass game. That's dumb. You shouldn't vote for the winner. That's dumb. Because of course they're gonna fucking hold a grudge.
Well, now they don't as much. Some people still do, but
Doesn't
a
sound
lot of
like
people, will vote on who played the game the best. That they will do that, but they don't consider the physical game as important, and that's where I lose them. I'm like, no, the physical game's the most important.
No,
part.
you shouldn't. It should be the winner is the winner. You shouldn't vote for the winner.
But the only way you get eliminated is by getting voted out. So that's a whole part of it.
Yeah, I get that bit, but
So how do you think they should choose the winner?
one last task or something. I don't know. Do like a marathon.
Oh, but I was watching this latest season. I got to the last couple episodes. I'm like, well, once this is done, I'm just going to start an older one. This is just so good. And then Charlie lost, and I'm like, oh, I'm done with Survivor. I didn't want to watch anymore. It's not even fun.
I'm mad.
My boy lost, and he earned his win.
I feel like they've done a WWE Survivor for some reason.
No, you're thinking of Fear Factor. They did WWE Fear Factor.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Okay.
You had the two Hardys. I think Big Show.
Was that a good episode?
Yeah, it's all right. They all get knocked out pretty quick. They all kind of suck.
Well, they've all built for strength and not endurance.
Well, they have a challenge where they have to blend up all this gross stuff, and drink it. And most of the people can't do it. And then there's just Matt Hardy at the end who just chugs his. He's like, yeah, it was pretty good, like a protein shake. Because he could just...
I'd watch that.
Because he could
That's funny.
He could just down blended Spam and milk. He wins.
Yeah,
That's
didn't give a
amazing.
fuck.
Yeah, he just didn't care.
That's what it should be. It should be, instead of people voting for you get a drink, and you don't know what's in it, and you've got to be and you got to drink it and down it. And it could be chocolate milk or mashed up scorpions or something. I don't know.
Do you guys have any old reality shows that were your thing? That were your jam?
Total Drama Island.
That wasn't
Pretty good.
That wasn't a real reality show.
It was real.
It was a cartoon.
It was awesome.
Do you remember The Biggest Loser, Alex? We'd watch that
So good.
every week.
Mum was an addict, and I mean like a crack addict on that show.
Yeah, we'd get a takeout and watch Biggest Loser. It was
Ironic.
so good. Yeah.
That's like getting takeout in front of a gym while people are in front of the
getting
window.
pizza. Yeah.
Eat a pizza and pretend that they can see you doing it. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, that's funny.
Biggest Loser was, for some reason, was good. Looking back on it, I don't understand. Because there wasn't a whole
You wouldn't
lot.
be able to have that show now.
No, not anymore.
The fucking fat shaming and all the stuff that would be called out now for it.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why it got cancelled.
Yeah. My favorite part of The Biggest Loser, though, was when the trainers would go and live with the families for a few weeks before. Because it started with individual contestants, and then by the end of it, it was just if you didn't have an entire fat family, you can't come on the show. You're all coming together. So the trainers would go live with them for a week beforehand, and you'd see what they ate, and the show would just bullshit what these people ate. There's a guy making a bowl of cereal. He's got cornflakes or something, and the trainer's like, "Oh, cornflakes, that's actually not a bad start to the day." And the guy's like, "Yeah, but I eat the whole box of cornflakes every morning." It's like, no, you don't. No one. I don't care how big you are. No one eats a whole box of cornflakes. You just go and get a bacon sandwich or something instead.
Yeah.
Or Macca's breakfast. You wouldn't eat
It's less work to eat something else than a whole box of cereal.
I
eat
You
a
know
whole
how long
box of
that
cornflakes
takes?
every day, apparently.
The only memory of that show I have is they had a temptation room or something, with donuts and cakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they all had turns, going in and, and most of them, just did a lap and went, "Nah, I'm not doing it. And but there was this one girl who just went, "Nah, I'm going for it." And just started, and by the end of it, her trainer was not getting into her, but, talking to her. And you could just see in her eyes saying, "I'd do it again."
Yeah, well, to be fair, to be fair to the contestants, it wasn't just, here's a cake, do you want some? It was, if you eat this cake, you can win prizes for your team. You know, like immunity for certain people. Or if you don't, if you weigh in above what you should, you can still be safe the next week. So you got stuff for eating the temptation.
Which I didn't get.
So I got so mad at the trainers when they're like, these people would eat these things and they'd be crying while they're eating them, like, I don't want to do this, but I need to do it for my family to keep them safe. And then the trainers would come to them the next day and be like, did you eat that donut? Did you eat that donut? Get on the treadmill and run. And I'd be like, you offered it to it. You offered it to them. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Calm down, you crazy bitch. What's going on?
I'd eat a fucking donut for $1,000 too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, if you're so mad at them for eating it, why are you like dangling it in front of them with a gift card attached to it? What's going on?
You want it? You want it?
You telling me I eat this donut and get a Steam gift card?
Yeah.
You'd be losing money if you didn't eat that donut.
It was crazy.
Right.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen. That's what I watched.
Hell's Kitchen. And Hell's Kitchen's still going, by the way. He still does it every year.
I'm not interested in that.
Hell's Kitchen's still really good. Like these people, you can tell it's one of the ones that isn't faked because they just run them into the ground, and these people get so angry.
Yeah, I like the stories where, because at the end of the episode, Gordon will go back to the place where the restaurant is to see how it's
Kitchen
doing.
Nightmares. You're mixing up Hell's Kitchen.
Sorry, Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares is... Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm going to take back what I said. Kitchen Nightmares is fake as shit. Like, there's not a real thing about Kitchen Nightmares. I don't want people to think I got tricked. This family's falling apart, but Gordon Ramsay comes in, and 24 hours later, they've all made up and loved each other.
But I always found it funny that he'd go back to the restaurants, and then those episodes where the place is boarded up, it's been closed.
Yeah.
I always found that funny.
I like when he went back after, and everything seemed great, and it's like, business is booming, it's never been better than ever. And then it'll like fade to black, and like text will come up, and it'll be like, Le Trot closed 3 weeks after filming.
3 weeks after filming.
Oh my god.
But Hell's Kitchen is also good because they will make them just stand in the kitchen for 8 hours. I have heard as well that the producers will go around and start like turning up ovens and stuff just to mess.
Really?
Oh, self-sabotaging?
Yeah. So when they're actually doing the cooking and the cameramen are around walking, they'll just like turn a dial or like turn off the stove.
How though? Because I feel like if you're cooking, you'd be dialed into that so much that no one would be able to turn it up sneakily.
You're like, all right, I'm going to throw this lamb Wellington in the oven. I've got a 5-minute timer set. While that's cooking, I'm going to sear some scallops, and you got to focus on the scallops, and then you wait for the beeping, and you walk over to the oven, and someone's turned it to like 10 degrees instead of 200, and Ramsay's screaming at you like, "Where's the lamb?"
But surely you'd go at that point, I definitely turned that to 200. Someone knocked it. I have a picture.
They know they're getting messed with, but it's their job to notice these things.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. You gotta have your head on a swivel.
I'd start throwing like rolling pins and shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'd be like doing the scallops or whatever and just watching that fucking thing. Then as soon as I see someone over there, bowling pin.
Hey, get away from there, you.
Get away from there, you fucker.
Yeah.
I see you trying to touch my dials.
Who was the chick on? Was it Australian Idol or like the X Factor?
I don't like how they don't they don't show the bad people anymore.
I know, that's the best part.
I like the duo where like one dude can actually sing and then his friend was next to him.
Oh
and
yeah,
he was
just like dancing.
just doing ad-libs and shit.
Yeah.
Was he a good singer though?
What's that?
Like the dude singing, was he a good singer?
Yeah, it was
pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah. Baby, you're the one I wanna.
You're the one that I want forever.
Nothing. Yeah, it was just like that the whole time.
He was a hype man.
He was
a hype
man.
He was like, oh baby, I want your man, make
Your
your man. Ooh. Just be the one I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it'd be like that, like every
Yeah.
single time.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But it wasn't
One of
like
them-
even at the end of the verse. It was like mid-verse.
No, my favorite one is at the end when he goes, "Yeah, come on." Like that's my favorite one.
I have to
I
watch
wanna
that,
see-
find that video now.
I have a look at it while we're talking now. Fuck! I just found the funniest comment ever.
What?
It's a comment of timestamps of when he says his lines. It's so good. Just screen says, "Come on,
reprise.
come on, move your body."
You can tell he gets less confident. Look how many. Come on, move your
Yeah.
body, move your body to explore, and then. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah,
come
Come
on.
on.
The woman
That
that
I
I
love.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm ready to go pump some iron, Alex. If you want to wrap up.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you've decided that we should end.
Yeah, well, it's 7 o'clock. I got my muscles are tweaking for it.
Do you reckon we can sneak an hour and a half call keep it down?
Oh, I reckon we could.
I thought Dan died for a sec. I thought Dan's audio died. He went quiet. He did me. He did me during when they were talking about TV shows. He just went out. That's okay.
More of a Rogers and scrolled some feeds.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's what it's all about.
So I'm the only one who's engaged in this.
I'm engaged.
Podcast
I was
while it's
engaged
happening.
this week.
I'm engaged. I was just listening.
We were talking about Survivor. Like, there's not much more engaging for me than that right now. Like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I definitely
mean,
feel
I-
Rogers goes on waves.
I know. I was like trying to bring the vibe up for the first half an hour, just bringing some random dot points in. Nothing really stuck this episode. And then Adam just took it away with whatever he was talking about sandwiches.
Reality TV from the 2000s.
Bring it home, Alex.
Bring it home. Bring it home. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the main broadcast, episode 20.
There goes my ears.
Episode 30.
Episode 30.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you,
a
everyone,
round
for listening.
number.
Yeah!
That's how old I am.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Come on, man.
I was gonna do during your bits. I was gonna be like, whoa.
Alright, you can do it now if you want.
Yeah. Alright.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the main broadcast. I have been your...
Move your body.
What I'm going to do is, Adam, we and you should both take our headphones out and neither of us can hear what's happening
other
with the
one say?
intro.
Oh,
Alright,
that's a good one.
You can adjust it so like you can like in post. We can fix it.
No,
in
no, no,
post.
don't adjust it. It is what it is.
I can't hear anyone right now.
Yeah, one take wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to...
Come on.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the main broadcast. I have been your host, Alex
Whoa.
Rogers, and I have been with my co-hosts, Adam, Peter, and Dan. Thank you, everyone,
To
for listening
explore.
to the 30th episode of the main broadcast. You can find us at all of our socials at
Yeah,
the
man.
Maincast TV. That is YouTube, TikTok, X, and Patreon. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Move your body, move your body. Yeah, yeah.